It's time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson, sponsored by Washita Valley Respiratory Care and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. This wrestling superstar is a two-time WCW World Heavyweight Champion and one-time WWA World Heavyweight Champion. Nicknamed the Narcissist and the Total Package, Lex Luger is also a five-time NWA WCW US Heavyweight Champion who holds the records for consecutive days and total days as champion. Born Lawrence Wendell Fold on June 2, 1958 in Buffalo, New York, Luger played football in high school. In college, he played for the Miami Hurricanes alongside Jim Burt, Mark Richt, and future Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback Jim Kelly. After a stint in the CFL's Montreal Alouettes, he then signed with the NFL's Green Bay Packers, but never played in a game, and thus is not listed on their all-time roster, though he spent the entire 1982 season on the team's injured reserve list, with a groin problem incurred during training camp. He finished his football career playing in the USFL's Tampa Bay Bandits, where he was teammates with future WCW rival Ron Simmons. Once he decided to take up wrestling, Luger trained under Hiro Matsuda. In 1985, Luger, who picked his ring name in honor of Superman's archenemy Lex Luthor, joined the CWF in Florida, where he had his first victory over Coco Samoa, and later won the Southern Heavyweight Championship from Wahoo McDaniel the next month. For a short time, he feuded with Barry Windham before they teamed up against Sir Oliver Humperdinck and his team. In 1987, he moved to Jim Crockett Promotions, where he began using the Human Torture Rack, an Argentine backbreaker rack, as his finisher. He was made an official member of the Four Horsemen after Ole Anderson was cut loose, and successfully feuded with Nikita Koloff over the NWA US Heavyweight Championship. Luger then befriended Barry Windham, his former ally in Florida, and together they formed a tag team dubbed the Twin Towers. Following a tag team championship win over Tully Blanchard and Arn Anderson, Windham turned on Luger and joined Luger's former stable, the Four Horsemen. Luger, however, continued his feud with Windham and his old stable, and in addition to his heavyweight championship and world championship belt in the WCW, he became the second WCW Triple Crown champion. In 1992, he changed horses and joined Vince McMahon's short-lived World Bodybuilding Federation, where he and Bobby Heenan formed an alliance. After the WBF went out of business, Luger headed straight to WWF, where he was initially the Narcissist under Heenan's stewardship, but turned fan favorite a year later and was repackaged as the All-American. In 1995, he and Davey Boy Smith became the Allied Powers, but decided to come back to WCW shortly afterward, feuding with the New World Order. He stayed with the company until the WWF bought them out in 2001. He found work in the WWA and TNA in the years that followed. In April 2003, he was involved in a dispute with Miss Elizabeth, then his live-in girlfriend, in the garage of their townhouse in Marietta, Georgia, during which Luger allegedly struck her. He faced misdemeanor charges, but was eventually bailed out. On May 1st that year, Miss Elizabeth was found dead from a drug overdose. Though her death was ruled accidental, Lex Luger pled guilty to drug charges, was sentenced to 5 years probation, and underwent drug tests. In 2006, he became born again, and since 2011 is on WWE's wellness policy. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.